All right, y'all. Let's get into it, shall we? We shall. Okay, so I'm going to bring you your weekly SAF. Okay, so let's see what inspiration, we need for the week. And later, I don't know, you'll probably get this Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll come back later Sunday with I think I'm going to do like a collective read, okay? And you'll probably get that Monday morning because the uploads, especially when it comes to the Tick of the Talk, they're taking a very long time, okay? But nonetheless, y'all, welcome. I hope y'all are having a fabulous weekend, okay? Y'all are safe out there and enjoying your weekend, okay? You better be outside. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be hot Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. All right, that's me and my baby girl. It's our fun in the Sunday. Indeed. I'm looking forward to it. Much needed. I love the water. So, oh yeah. But, as always, welcome everybody. Okay. This is my only channel. Okay. This and my channel on the tube. All right. Same handle. At Miss Kitty Guide You Daily. And my channel name on the tube is Miss Kitty's Tarot 999. The only way to book a reading with me and or my other services is strictly through my website, which you can find in the description box below or in my bio. Yes. Let's see. What's the inspiration? What are we on the lookout for? What's the message? Yes. Tell me. What is it, Spirit? What is it? What's the inspiration for the collective? My awesome tribe. Sometimes everything is going wrong for the right reasons. Because what do we say about rejection? Okay. God's protection. Okay. But what it reads is, you've been wanting life to get better, right? We often forget that in order for things to change, the status quo needs to get shaken up. And the stuff that no longer serves us needs to leave to make room for the good shit. We all love the phoenix rising from the ashes, but we forget that part where her nest is a bonfire and she's on fire and shit is scary AF. Remember, you want to be a phoenix, you got to learn to love the fire. Yeah. That's that tower effect. So where it feels like everything is crashing down. But, you know, what is that? Major setback for a major comeback, right? Essentially. That's what that is. Let's see. Interesting. We're just going to go ahead and get straight to tarot and see what's what. Some of you too could be feeling stagnant or in that space to where it just feels like nothing's really moving, right? You're waiting for the change. Where do I want to start? Let's pull the Raider White. Yep. What's that about? What's going on for the collective? What's coming this week? Spirit up. What's the deal, y'all? I remember that. That used to annoy me. We have some 90s babies. 80s born, 90s raised. Okay. just peep strength. The strength card. Perseverance, y'all. Perseverance. And we know how divine timing works. It ain't on our time. Okay. Got the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom. Let's see. Where are we going with this? What's coming? Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. The Magician. Virgo, Gemini. The Sun. The Queen of Wands in reverse. That's interesting. Leo energy. The Hermit. So, off rip. First I heard Jezebel spirit. Okay, so some of you may have had one. Okay, on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like looking back in that reminiscent Six of Cups type of energy, right? You're gaining clarity. Because the Magician is also about clarity. It's not just manifestation or, you know, depending upon how it's interpreted and it comes across, right? It's not just about, you know, spell work or anything like that. This is also power, the power that you hold, and the clarity in that as well, right? Some of you have set yourself free with the Sun here. So, Six of Cups, Magician, the Sun, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Hermit, Virgo energy. And that's for some of you. This is interesting. So SLUT, shaming, could have been a thing with those around you, okay? Which may have made you feel quite insecure with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And then with the Hermit here, this is open up a level of consciousness for you in this introspection that you have done, right? So you could have been wild in the past, coming up. The 90s and the early 2000s could be significant. For some of you, the year 1996 could be significant. I don't know what that's about, but that's what's coming through. I'm getting a lot of messages. But really this week, I think, is, you know, especially in regards to the inspiration, all the things that have gone right, gone wrong, that brings you to this moment. My stomach is growling. Do you hear it? And I think it's taken you to be alone. There's almost like this sense of like restructuring too, as it comes to you as a person. You may have been viewed as a Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay? But it's like a rebirth has taken place. And I feel like you're stepping into that. But I think a lot of things too from your childhood shaped a lot of the things that took place. 119. 9/11. 9/19 could be significant. That's my sister's birthday. 9/19. And then we got the Page of Pentacles here on the bottom. Yeah. Now here, this is where it gives you manifestations. And like I was speaking to, it's just, you know, some of you feeling like, you know, there's like this stagnation where you're just waiting for things to take place. You're doing all the things. Allow it to come in, okay? Because you're at a turning point. Wheel of Fortune here, clarifying the Page of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords. This is you. There's a bit of anxiety there, okay? And then the Page of Cups. 109 or 1009 could be significant. This is all about the feels. The feels and the knowledge. You just need to be patient. This week is about patience. Letting the manifestations, okay? What you're truly desiring, due to your due diligence, right? Now, I feel like you demand self-respect, right? There's a real, true sense of self-confidence as well. No more of that insecurity, but then outwardly, you know, they say the loudest one in the room is the most insecure, right? And you could have been like that too, like in your younger, you know, I'm going to say teens, maybe even early 20s, okay? There's trauma there, quite honestly. 101. Your fresh start is here. It just took some time for things to develop. What else? We got Gemini energy here. Sag, Temperance. Lots of little messengers. Page of Wands. Yeah. The Devil. You used to be deeply in your shadow, but you don't operate from that place anymore. Something about the way you used your sexuality, okay? But Again, for some of you, you may have been dealing with, you know, that type of, you know, Jezebel type of spirit, you know, that lustful place, you know. This message is not going to resonate for everybody, okay? So use your discernment, take what fits, all right? This is just what's coming through. But, yeah. This week, we're being sensible. We are allowing, okay, things to unfold. I think the curiosity, you know, I don't know if curiosity is the right word, but I think, you know, the constant, you know, thinking about it, it creates anxiety, but also too, don't let the pessimism creep in, okay? Yep. This week is about your sense of freedom from it all. It's giving release. You could be seeing 999 as well. Capricorn, Sag, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Scorpio. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, this is about your perseverance. Because I'm seeing the Strength card again. Being in your power. Remaining determined. Okay? Your past does not define you. In essence. I just saw 1747. Yeah. Absolutely. You now have the tools needed. Okay? The tools needed to persevere. Just keep hanging in there. Is this you pushing forward? Okay? Allow it to unfold. Stop stressing yourself out. Okay? If you feel like you're juggling too many things at once, for some of you, take a step back. All right? You may just need to work on your time management as well. There's a bit of overwhelm. And that's also adding to the anxiety. 214. Yeah. Yep. It's giving clarity. Lots of clarity. and freedom. It's like you're breaking free. Again, you command and demand self-respect, the self-confidence. Your past is now is you're just having a whole new fresh understanding, okay? The consciousness, right? Of the why behind the past, especially as it relates to the Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah. And I really don't think that everything is going wrong, quite honestly. But again, you know, rejection, you know, is God's protection, right? This is just going through that period for then, okay? This is what I've been waiting for. Here it is. Okay. This week is a release. It's like a release and a relief. Okay. Things will balance out. Heavy emphasis on aunt. An aunt could be significant. But just things balancing out. Okay. Stop stressing yourself out. Yeah. This week should ease things. And happy motherfucking Mercury retrograde. Because I'm going to say when you view this, we will be in the full swing of it. We really already are. But, yeah. Mercury retrograde ain't all that bad, okay? It ain't. There's lots of understanding. Especially the things that are, you know, hidden in our own shadows. Yeah, it's an opportunity. And for some of you too, there's truth. Some kind of truth is revealed, okay, as it relates to your past, whoever this is for. $66.66. Great blessings. Okay, self-love, boundaries, needs, good vibes, wisdom, understanding, letting go. Nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. $14.14. Light up. All right, this is also about mood swings, respect, family, constructive outlook, quality, focus on your needs, desires, and hobbies. Heavy emphasis on focusing on your needs. But everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with new opportunities, a new friend, or in addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. 1551, all right? Hold your vision. This is also about manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. This is that Page of Pentacles, that manifestation, okay? That magician type energy. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. It's time to put your faith and time into the ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit, and might I add, okay? You persevering through adversity. All right, so give yourself some, be compassionate with yourselves. Okay. Yeah. Yep, indeed. Is there anything else? Yeah, hold the vision. Hold the vision. The wheel is turning in your favor. It really and truly is. Okay. I don't know. You could just be releasing too, as far as, these, as far as past and the things that took place. All right. You may not have respected yourself in that sense, right? Like you do now, but it was a learning process. Be kind to yourselves. Really and truly. All right? Give yourself some damn grace. Okay? We all go through things. Okay? And ain't nobody perfect. Nobody. And nobody should be judging you either. I don't know why I need to say that, but there's that. Nobody has room to judge. Now, we call bullshit when it's bullshit. Okay. Call it how I see it, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean. Y'all know. I love y'all. Okay? Let's have a good week. All right. Release. All right. What's done is done. Okay? And it's behind us. All right? Those things didn't work out for a reason. Okay? So, again, yeah, you got to learn to love the fire. It makes you stronger. Okay? And I feel called to say the fact that, God will never put anything upon you that you could not overcome. Okay? The release is here. Balance is coming. Just be patient. All right. And be kind to yourself in the process. You've gone through a lot. You have really gone through a lot. Okay? You may have been a wild one. But hey, you still came out all right. Let's have a great week. I'll see y'all later with the collective. All right. Big hugs. Big love. Ta-ta, y'all.